Ooh, a Barbie, and a Ken, and another Barbie, and another Barbie.
Hi, Pamela.
Hi, Leilani. Oh, I love your cow costume.
Thanks so much. Are you the Little Mermaid?
I am. I'm still waiting on Rye.
Have no fear. Your friendly neighborhood Spider Rye is here.
Awesome Spider-Man costume, Rye. Are you Peter Parker?
I'm wearing Jordans, so I'm obviously Miles Morales. I know who you are. You're... I can show you the world.
No, that's Aladdin.
Right, I meant, I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing.
Yep, that's it. I'm Ariel.
Where's Everett?
Sweet sassafras! Everett's riding a T-Rex!
No. It's just my costume. But it looks like I'm riding a T-Rex, right?
Dude, that's awesome.
So I was thinking, today for Halloween, we could have a trick-or-treat off. We could split into 2 teams, and whoever brings back more candy gets first pick in the candy draft.
What's a candy draft?
It's when you pool all your candy and then take turns choosing.
All right, then I'm teaming up with Pamela.
Great choice.
What? Why wouldn't you choose me?
I have a feeling Pam's gonna be more strategic in this game.
Alright, Rye. It's a T-Rex and a Spider-Man versus a cow and a mermaid.
I'm Pamela Kirkland.
I'm Ryan Willard.
I'm Leilani.
And I'm Everett. It's Thursday, October 26th, and this is the 10 News Halloween Special!
10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4, 3, 2,
1.
Thank you. Happy Halloween.
I can't believe they gave us 6 Snicker bars.
I know. The best route in this hood. We got this. So why'd you choose a cow this Halloween?
Well, I didn't originally choose a cow. I actually chose a duck, but it didn't really end up working, so I went to a store and I found the perfect Halloween costume, a cow. And why'd you choose Ariel?
I've always loved that movie, and obviously with the reboot, I had to give my girl Hallie a little shout out. Ooh, this house is a good one.
Is that a snake floating in that cauldron?
Trick or treat.
Greetings, beautiful humans.
Hi, Corinne. That is a very committed witch costume.
Thanks. I got this robe and hat imported from Belgium, and I did all the makeup myself.
Are you making a potion?
It's just apple cider. Here, have some. So, good news and bad news. The bad is that I have a cavity and won't be participating in the candy draft.
Huh? What's the good news?
The good is that I'll give you a full candy bar for every Halloween fact you can match me with.
I told you this was a good house. We're in.
Halloween's the spookiest time of the year, but do you know why we celebrate it? The ancient Celtic festival of Samhain is a pagan celebration of the fall harvest, considered by some experts as the origin of modern-day Halloween.
And according to the Library of Congress, we celebrate on October 31st because it's the eve of All Saints' Day, when Christians remember and honor the saints in heaven.
Yup! Did you know that Illinois produces the most pumpkins in the United States?
Oh, wow. Did you know that pumpkins are technically a fruit, not a vegetable?
Ooh, that's a great one. Okay, last one. Trick-or-treating began as a bribe.
Yeah, in the 1930s, the night of Halloween was full of pranks and random tricks on unsuspecting people. Things got crazy and it turned into vandalism, breaking things and tripping people on sidewalks.
That's right. And after a while, cities adopted a Canadian tradition of bribing kids with treats so they wouldn't go around playing tricks.
And that's why we say trick or treat.
You got it! Okay, that's 4 extra candy bars for each of you. Good luck in the candy draft.
Thanks.
Thank you, Corinne.
Well, they did give me 2 airheads.
But it was so unfair. They said, trick-or-treating isn't for adults. I'm not an adult. I'm Spider-Man. Hold up. Nah, we should skip this house.
But the candy bowl was right on the porch.
Dude, do you see all the gravestones on the front lawn? I'm not walking through a cemetery to get some gummy bears.
They're not real gravestones. Come on.
Everett, wait. There's a clown sitting on the porch. That's Pennywise.
Right, it's just a dummy. Look, the bowl of candy is sitting on its lap. The sign says, "Please take one."
Okay. Ugh, this clown looks so real.
I will have the airhead.
And I'll have the Twix. And the Starburst.
I said only one. Happy Halloween, dudes.
Chad? What is this cemetery clown nonsense?
Just spooking out. Halloween is my favorite holiday.
We're doing a trick-or-treat-off. Can you hook us up with some extra candy?
Of course. But you have to play What's in the Bowl. Just close your eyes, stick your hands in the bowl, and guess. Spoiler, there is king-size candy at the bottom, but you gotta get through some creepy stuff first.
Okay. Oh my gosh. What are those long, creepy, crawly things on my hand? Are they worms? Gross, but also cool.
Close. It's just boiled spaghetti with olive oil on top. Did you get the king-size Sour Patch Kids underneath?
Yeah, that was a little freaky.
Your turn, Ryan. Close your eyes.
Oh gosh. What are those round things? They're slimy? Are those eyeballs? Chad, put eyeballs in a bowl! Run!
Ryan, those are just peeled grapes.
I love how gullible he is. Here's 2 king-sized airheads for being a good sport.
Thanks, Chad. Wait up, Rye. Slow down, Rye. This house looks better.
Yeah, no gravestones or freaky clowns. Let's try it.
Hello.
Trick or treat! Wait, aren't you Adam Gidwitz? I know your podcast, Grimm, Grimmer, Grimmest.
I am indeed Adam Gidwitz.
What do you do on your podcast?
What do I do on Grimm, Grimmer, Grimmest? I tell real, grim fairy tales live to real kids. A lot of people think fairy tales are cute and sweet, but the real grim fairy tales aren't like that at all. They're creepy, and scary, and sometimes a little bit bloody. And so you get to hear the kids laugh and shriek, and also heckle me from time to time.
Cool.
So, we're in a trick-or-treat-off right now, and I was wondering if you could hook us up with some candy.
I could give each of you a piece of candy, or I could give you a spooky story.
Candy, please. Obviously.
Spooky story, spooky story. Come on, Rye, it's Halloween.
Fine. But if it's too spooky, I'm out.
A spooky story it is. This one is called The Grave. Once upon a time, there was an old lady who had to spend 3 nights in a graveyard. I won't tell you why, it's not important. But each night, a ghost was going to come and try to scare her out of the graveyard. She sat there the first night, and a tiny ghost came. But he was very scary looking. He had big horns and red eyes, and he said, "Boo." But she pretended not to be afraid. She said, "I can't leave here. I have to wait for a ghost to arrive." He said, "What? I am a ghost." And she said, No, you couldn't possibly be a ghost. Ghosts are scary." "What? I am scary," he said. But she just pretended she wasn't afraid, and eventually he got so angry, he poof, disappeared. The second night, another ghost came. He was long, with deep eyes and a deep voice and long fingers. He said, "Boo." The old lady said, "Please don't bother me. I'm waiting for a ghost to arrive." "What?" he said. "I am a ghost." "You couldn't possibly be a ghost," she said. "Ghosts are scary." "You don't think I'm scary?" he said. No, she said. She was lying, but the ghost got so frustrated, he tore his own head apart and poof, disappeared. Now, the old lady knew the third night was going to be the scariest ghost of all. And so she left the graveyard in the morning and gathered some scarecrows, and she set them up around a fire. The third night, the largest, scariest ghost of all appeared. He had sharp teeth in his mouth, and he had teeth on his fingers, too. And he was enormous. "Boo," he said. "Shh," said the old lady. "I'm waiting for a ghost." "Can't you tell I am a ghost?" he said. She said, "If you were a ghost, my friends would be scared, wouldn't they?" He looked at the 3 scarecrows, and in the darkness they did look like 3 men sitting around a fire. So he went to each one and tried to scare them. The first one, he did something really scary. You have to imagine it. It's too scary for me to describe. But the scarecrow wasn't afraid because he was a scarecrow. The next one, he did something even more terrifying. But again, that one wasn't scared because he was full of straw. The third one, he did the most terrifying thing you could possibly imagine. Go ahead, imagine it. This one just kind of fell over and his head kind of caught fire a little bit in the fire, and the old lady picked him up and patted his head out, but he wasn't scared, obviously, because he was a scarecrow. The giant ghost groaned in agony. Poof! Disappeared. And the old lady had succeeded in spending 3 nights in the graveyard. That is the very, very short version of The Grave. If you'd like the long version, the whole version, you'll have to listen to it on GRIMM, Grimmer, Grimmest.
Okay, that was awesome. What do you think, Ryan?
Is Ryan the guy who just ran away down the street?
Okay, thanks for the story, Adam. I'll check out Grimm, Grimmer, Grimmest. I gotta go catch up with Rye.
Happy Halloween!
These bags are getting kinda heavy.
I brought extra bags, just in case.
Oh my gosh, if we fill 3 bags, we're definitely winning the trick-or-treat off.
And this house will close the deal. Trick or treat.
Happy Halloween to my lovely 10 News team.
Hi, Cap.
I love your Princess Peach costume.
Thank you. How's the trick-or-treat off going?
Pretty good. We're still grinding, but I'm honestly surprised that Ryan and Everett haven't caught up yet.
Pamela, we need the mermaid and the cow to protect us.
Hi, boys.
Grimmer, Grimmest. It's a scary guy. Chet has eyeballs, a bowl of them.
Yeah, we've been spooking out, so we're glad to see you all. How you doing, Cap?
Good, thanks. Kaplan family is doing our annual Halloween movie marathon.
Oh, what are you watching?
Oh, let me tell you. Well, first up on our list is Hotel Transylvania. This is a favorite in our household. We love the spooky hotel and, of course, Dracula. Check it out and join Mavis, Johnny, and all your favorite monster friends in this animated monster mash. Next, we move on to a classic, Hocus Pocus. Follow Max, Danny, and their talking cat Binks as they try to stop the Sanderson sisters, 3 wicked witches from causing chaos in their town. Then it's time for some spooky and sweet with The Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town, discovers Christmas Town and decides to give Santa Claus a break. It's an enchanting tale filled with unforgettable characters and hauntingly beautiful music. And last but not least is my favorite that I make everybody watch every year, because it's a classic. It's A Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I love Linus's hope that he'll see the Great Pumpkin, and the friendships in the Peanuts gang are just the best.
Hey Mom, we're about to start the movie.
Oh my goodness. Owen, who are you dressed up as?
Hey, that's... What? You're... me?
Hi, I'm Ryan. I like video games, and I'm the co-host. And have you seen my hair?
Hey, stop! You can't do that! I've copyrighted myself.
That's not a real thing, Rye.
Okay, Owen, I'll play your game. Hey, Ryan, I really like your name and your clothes, and your personality is pretty good. But if you're really Ryan, can you do trivia as well as Owen?
I, Ryan Willard, am definitely not as good as Owen, but I'll do my best.
Ooh, I want to play!
What is going on here?
Trivia on the 10.
Halloween is one of the coolest and most popular holidays here in the US. But what city hosts the world's largest Halloween parade? Is it A, Chicago, B, New York City, C, San Francisco, or D, Las Vegas?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I haven't been to Chicago or San Francisco, so I'm gonna guess Las Vegas because that city is always awake.
The answer is B. New York City hosts the world's largest Halloween parade, the Greenwich Village Halloween Parade, and this year it's having its 50th anniversary. It was started by Greenwich Village mask maker and puppeteer Ralph Lee in 1973. The parade began as a walk from house to house in his neighborhood for his children and their friends.
That's kind of like what we're doing tonight.
Okay, Ryan, that was very good trivia. And I think you're awesome, but maybe you should get over your fear of clowns and butterflies. And also exercise more.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go play Spider-Man 2 on my PlayStation 5.
Touché, that's actually a great idea.
Mom, we're gonna start the next movie.
Do you guys want to come in and watch? You can have the candy draft in here.
Yeah, we'd love to.
But before we do, here's a quick note for the grown-ups. Grimm, Grimmer, Grimmest is the hit original podcast series for kids based on Grimm's fairy tales. The idea for Grimm, Grimmer, Grimmest originated from storyteller Adam Gidwitz's best-selling and Newbery Honor-awarded book, A Tale Dark and Grim. Each episode begins with Adam recounting a grim fairy tale to a group of kids before launching into a weird, immersive world filled with curious creatures and mischievous foes. The kids' reaction break in throughout the storytelling, and their feedback is cleverly woven into the storytelling, which is how there came to be two giants named Fred in the story of Donkey Lettuce, and snake farts worked their way into The Water of Life. Grimm, Grimmer, Grimmest activates kids' imaginations and instigates fantastic, fun conversation, which is at the heart of every Pinna show. Every tale is rated on a scale of Grimm, Grimmer, or Grimmest to indicate how scary they can be, and so kids can decide how brave they want to be as they enter this weird, sometimes gross, and often scary fairy tale world. Listeners will love it because of the quirky twists on classic tales, because of the interactive storytelling at its best. The brainchild of award-winning kids author Adam Gidwitz promotes engaging and imaginative storytelling because kids' feedback shapes the stories. It's entertainment the whole family will enjoy. Be sure to listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
It is time for 10 news snaps.
A tenor who didn't leave a name but left a bunch of emojis left us a review on Apple Podcasts and said, "Hello, Ryan and Pamela. This is the best podcast of all time. I listen to it every day while going to school."
Thank you, emoji person that I don't know the name of. If you're listening to this on the way to school, I hope you have an awesome-tastic day. I just made that word up. And thanks for listening to the 10 News. 10 Things You Need to Know drops every Tuesday, and our in-depth reports drop every Thursday. And if you want some bonus content, you could join the Tenors Club on our website or on Apple Podcasts.
The 10 News is a co-production of Small But Mighty Media and Next Chapter Podcasts, and part of the Airwave Podcast Network.
The 10 News creative team is watching a Halloween movie marathon at the Kaplan's house and includes Tracy Crooks, Logan DeYoung, Corinne Catibayan, Carson Potter, and Chad Chennai. Big thanks to our OG tenors, Leilani, Everett, Naomi, and Owen for contributing to this episode. And special thanks to Adam Gidwitz from Grimm, Grimmer, Grimmest for stopping by.
Our production director is Jeremiah Tittle, and our executive producers are Donald Albright and show creator Tracy Leap Kaplan.
I'm Ryan Willard.
And I'm Pamela Kirkland. Thanks for listening to the 10 News. Stay safe this Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Ooh.